sights?
Multiple foreign objects in the body.
Scissors.
If you're the guy from the operation game, you get operated on. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Multiple foreign objects in the body.
Scissors.
Right. Alright, well that's 8 o'clock. So I may be alone here, but it's as good a time to practice as any. Stream looks good. So my name is Mike Lesavage. I'm a writer at Geek Dad. And what we're experimenting with right now, as we're getting used to streaming on Twitch, I'm just going to be trying to play Heroes of Normandy, which is a game I'm reviewing. It's based on a board game, and it looks like they've done a really good job with it. So as part of me doing the review, I have to play a bunch of it and figure out what I like and what I don't like, what's working. I've had a few games of it under my belt so far. I'm going to give it another try this evening to finish off a harder mission I was working on. I'm not going to be trying multiplayer just yet. That's still to come. Still playing through the single player campaigns. So if there is anyone on the stream watching, you are more than welcome to throw up any questions you've got in the chat, and I'd be happy to try and show you that aspect of the game or answer it in any other way I can from how the game's playing out. So here we go. You can see one of the things I really like about the game is the visual art style. I don't even know how to pigeonhole or describe this, but they've got this really highly stylized, it's, how would I call it? Maybe a mix of Hogan's Heroes with Kelly's Heroes, I think is a good way of putting it, in cartoon. And in fact, one of the missions already had us off. I think this campaign I'm working on right now has me off trying to find a bunch of gold, define orders. So it's branched off in a storyline that we are now trying to get ourselves a little at the end of the Second World War. And that's been kind of a fun experience. So with that, let's hit play. I played through the tutorial already, wasn't bad. But there's a lot of little stuff to remember in this game. Oh, and I like that. There's actually a Commonwealth campaign, so of course I picked that first. And here we are at Campaign Women. 6 turns to get through this one. And apparently I have to bring Julie's purse to safety. Julie was a character I unlock. I think I unlocked her last mission, or I get her at the end of this one. Ah, women, right? Oh, that's where the gold location is. Well, that's okay then. Really, game? It's funny and awful all at once. Okay. Ah, yes. I was having a hard time with this last night. Alright. I have to get to the purse, simply move a guy onto it, and then get him to the target area. There's often a secondary objective as well, but there isn't on this particular scenario. Now, I'm going to restart because I think it may have reloaded me from where I was at the point of the last mission. Yeah, there we go. So the way this works is you have a number of orders. It varies by mission, so I have 4 orders right now. I get to assign those to the units and with one bluff order. So the computer in this case is able to see which units I'm ordering, but it can't tell which one's the bluff one. Okay, so there's a box of ammo over here I could pick up. That'll give my guys a couple of chances to do re-rolls. There are not any grenades on this map. And they have 2 vehicles, 2 armored personnel carriers. I've right-clicked on this one to bring up some more information about him. He's got this number 2. He can fire while he's moving. Most units can't, but it comes at a penalty on the die roll. Attacks 4 against infantry, 2 against vehicles, and can't hurt tanks whatsoever. And its defense value is 6. So they're usually in this little grouping: infantry, vehicles, tanks, and defense. Okay, well, I mean, clearly I got to move the tank out because he's going to be pretty good to take out those guys. One of the things I'm still not so good at is figuring out what... I mean, I can look at the numbers. So this guy actually can hit vehicles. He's got a 2 on him. What are the... anti-vehicle weapon? Alright, but he's out in the open, so I'm going to move him, get him some cover. Julie can move pretty far. I think she can fire on the move. Oh, right, and enemy units fall in love with her. Oh, that's good. That's very, that's classic. And I'll bluff with Lawson. There we go. Okay, moving guys around on the map is just a matter of dragging them to a location, and with tanks you choose where the back end goes after that. And then click them again, they plunk down. It took a little getting used to, but it works really well now. And so now I can attack with cannon as either suppressive fire or just to try and blow something up. I don't like these vehicles out here. I can't shoot through the building, so there's my target. Now this is neat. This is where the die roll comes up. It's showing me what I have to roll to get a hit here. It's 4, 5, or 6. And on the right side of the screen you can see why that is. First of all, he has a defense value of 6. We saw that on the card before. That's what's showing on their chart. And I have +2 because that's my... what is that? Is that my attack normally against... yeah, that's my... I think that's my normal attack against vehicles. No, firepower is 4. Right. I'm -2 because I moved. And I don't know what my die roll is. So I'd have to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to tie or exceed their defense value. So let's just hope. Ah, it's a 6! Boom! Death comes hard and fast in this game. So I have enough space I can keep moving, it looks like. I don't see a you know what? Let's put my front armor towards what remains of this fight. Armor on tanks are the only unit where sides matter. And I'm just bringing up... my apologies, bringing up something here from the Geek Dad page, making sure I'm not missing something on chat. Alright, good. Alright, then I hit proceed. That unit's done. I haven't quite figured out, so this is an interesting one. I don't know why they went next. I have games where my guys all go in a row, and sometimes they don't. I haven't put that together yet. It didn't let you show that, but what just happened there was one of my units got hit, but he didn't die. He flipped over to the weaker side. So you'll see some of these units here, like this one, has a green circle with the death on it. What that means is if she gets shot, she'll simply flip over and have a set of reduced stats. These guys can't shoot. They could take opportunity fire if we were in the right spot. But I don't think I can move and set up. Well, maybe I can. Let's turn on opportunity fire. And we're done. Maybe it would have been better to move them first. Oh no. Well, that's a miss anyway. So Julie, what are her actual abilities? Scout can deploy outside the deployment zone. She's got an assault attack. That's when you come up close to another unit and attack them. And we apparently all have grenades, which I'd forgotten about. Oh, and you can see here the difference between her non-wounded side and wounded side. And in her case, it results in one less movement square. Everything else appears to be the same. Well, simply moving her up could cause people to fall in love with her, so that may not be a bad idea. But she's not going to get to fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe she can charm those motorcyclists. They really don't like that fire thing, do they? Activation phase, unit number 4. Where is it? There it is. Can't hit anything from there. I think we're just going to move him as far forward as we can. Still in cover. Once that's done, you can now move all your units that haven't been activated. So this is just how you bring people forward and get them into the fight. So I'll bring Lawson up since he can take some hits without dying. I'm going to retreat the leader team. I'd rather not lose them for no good reason, and bring these guys up. Do I want to do that? Sure, let's push our luck a little. Okay, good. Well, Julie's got grenades. I think she's got a shot on this guy, even though my tank doesn't. So let's set up like that. Basically, I'm just going to need to keep running these guys forward. Is that Lost you're watching over there? No, okay. Alright, so we got grenades. So grenades can do 2 damage to a vehicle. So again, we're just kind of hoping... Oh, if I go here, I might have a chance of hitting both of these guys. And 2 dice. I guess I'm rolling once per vehicle. I haven't often tried this out. Okay, well, I hit the right one, I think. I don't know, those motorcycles have been pretty rough. Oh. I've seen that interface before. Alright, what can I do with this guy? Shoot all the way over here, but that's a guaranteed miss. Almost a guaranteed hit. It's the motorcycles that are really going to cause me problems, I feel. I don't even know if these other guys can hit me, so... Let's, it's going to be a fire on the move quite a distance, so it's going to reduce the odds of hitting them, but this might be the way to do it. Oh, they actually have a guy. Whoa. they have a guy in this bunker? I can't even shoot at it? Is that because you can't shoot at the angles? Okay, I'm going to need those grenades to get through the windows. Oh, wow. Alright. Let's try this. Bye, motorcycle.